All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a look at some footage that I didn't see the other day when we were doing footage. Now, because some of the people didn't have all the footage, they just had certain segments of it. So now a new footage has come out that we haven't seen, and I'm going to post the guy's channel in chat. And in my description, go over to his channel and subscribe and check out his channel. Put it in here. I mean, what are we looking at here? A man in distress or a bunch of people trying to scam him or something? Thieves?
Yeah, this is my other one now.
Damn, Blake. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, it's been a grip, bro. Fucking, we've been out here.
Peyton?
Yes, sir. I was like, damn, that's there.
Yeah.
I didn't know until you told me. I was like, yep.
So, I know there's people sitting beside some people to see some shit right now. Can I show you something real fast? I think Cheatham would fucking probably know about them finna fucking try to fucking kill me before that.
Yeah, I think you're okay. I think I would still just live my life, and if the good Lord says that it's your time, it's your time. But I live my life to the fullest while I can.
Did anything ever come up with them cards in the mail?
That's why I was telling you they were all in. Nobody like get called.
Nothing came up about cards in the mail, Ryan. I got no idea.
Cards and that's it. There was nothing with money and none of it.
Did y'all fucking keep that damn note with the pink writing on it?
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if one of the guys took it or if it's sitting there in a file. We scanned it into the report. We went down the report. I don't remember.
I fucking hope y'all kept that. It definitely got damn deal. You feel me?
No shit.
But just want to make sure at least somebody was seeing that. I mean, I know what's going on with him, you know. So, but hey, I don't know nothing about that. But
I don't want to. All right, you know.
So, who's trying to kill him out of this? Is my question. I mean, what the? What? I just don't understand it. Who would be doing that to him? You know, can he be helped? Well, dependent. I don't know if he's into this. Hopefully, he's not into the dark arts or any of the hard drugs like heroin or shooting or anything like that. Is it pressure? It might be pressure if he's got all this going on. You know, lawsuits and deadlines to, you know, well, you don't even have record deadlines, right? Because he's not signed to a contract with a record company. He's independent, so he has no schedule. You know, his schedule. He don't have to have a record every, you know, every year or whatever, or 6 months or whatever. So it's very interesting. Hold on a minute, folks. I'm having a little trouble with my headphones. And who would do this to him? Now, can he be helped? Yes. But you would have to take a break from the music if you ain't got no tours scheduled right now. You got a newborn. If you are that paranoid that you know you're being ripped off by your own people or people around you, the way to solve this, sir, is you might have to be your own accountant for a little while until you find a real accountant, one person to handle your situation, and they answer for everything. And then you only have one person to watch all these people that you hired. Now, what am I seeing in this video? I'm seeing that this young kid at the end of the table that's supposed to be the computer genius somehow that phone is connected to Ryan's. And that kid set it up. Right? He set the phone up. It's somehow connected to Ryan. He must have set it up because they have the codes and everything. But no one knows where the credit card came from. So I don't know. If we can believe that. Or do we believe what other people are saying, that he's having a nervous breakdown? And kid, if you are, I don't blame you. But you got to solve this thing. And the thing to solve it is you got to stay off YouTube, stay out of you. If you want to make sure no one's stealing from you, then fire everybody and rehire people. Cut back on your expenses. Hire yourself a real security team, not your friends or what, a real security team that has to answer for stuff, dude. If they make a mistake, then you can sue them. If your life is in danger or they try taking you out or killing you, the evidence is there. I mean, there's numerous ways to handle this. For one, get some sleep. For two, let Jesus handle it. Put it into Jesus's hands. And you might have to run the show for a little while. All on your own manager vacation. You got money coming in, records are still selling. Songs are still on the charts. And take a vacation from all this madness. If you are on drugs, I don't blame you. I've been on them before myself. Try and clean yourself up and take a vacation, kid, and run the show yourself for a little while. Don't be borrowing out. Don't be getting all these people phones all on your account, all connected to your phone. Don't be giving out all your vehicles, and stuff like that for these people to use. I don't know. Could he be getting ripped off? Yeah. If you got millions of dollars, there's always somebody that wants it. Whether they're family or just friends, kid. I mean, come on. This is America. This, live within your means. Don't go buy 50 homes and then now you need security at each home and people trying to steal that from you. Downsize. You got too many around you. You only need a couple guys that you're close to that answer to you. And that's it. You don't talk to nobody else. And then, you got a life to live. You got a little kid to raise. I mean, it's possible that he is getting ripped off, but if nothing happens out of this, then either this is all psychosis made up and these people are actually involved in it and being paid, because he's having a nervous breakdown and they don't want the world to see that this whole thing is delusional. He made the whole thing up. Publicity, he's doing the whole thing in his head. This whole thing, we're doing this, and maybe it's possible. Not going to say it when you got a lot of money and a lot of fans and deadlines and commitments, as Mr. Bob Sager saying. Things get tough. We turn to alcohol, drugs, anything to get away from the pressure and everything. All right, let's finish watching this and see what we missed. We did see him talking and playing on a phone. Some other stuff. Let's get to what was on the phone. He's going to play that.
Look at this.
I will make a request to Cindy's office to have them send you the unredacted version of that invoice, okay?
I understand that, Dwight. I understand that, but listen, you're not hearing me. Do you realize there is no proof of that ever happening? Do you realize that this was inserted after the fact? So she's going back and back inserting faulty fucking forms. That ain't good.
That's what I'm saying.
Brian, I'm going to get you a copy of the, do my best to get you a copy of the unredacted invoice.
I remember this. This was when he was on the phone trying to get in touch with the guy over the cameras, and they kept telling him that he'd have to wait over the weekend, and then the weekend would be over, and then he would call again, and then they'd tell him, well, you have to wait until the weekend again, and they kept running him in fucking circles, bro. I remember that dude's voice.
You can see what was on that invoice. Again, I don't care what was on that invoice. That's between you.
He's the financial guy. We don't care what we're doing.
I'm not the financial manager. That's what you're hired for. I'm the fucking singer.
No shit.
I told you what I'm going to do. I would appreciate you.
So they quit, right?
Wow.
I said, okay, quit. I said, you ain't gonna quit. I said, because you're fucked if you do quit, because I'm gonna fucking chase you down. They ain't quit yet. They're scared to quit, because as soon as they quit, they're fucked. That's why I'm meeting this guy tomorrow. We're gonna make them not quit. I'm gonna get everything to do from this guy, from this attorney. It's the Lewis's. And we're gonna get them caught fucking red-handed to where it shows who all fucking did it, because here's the thing. It's all outside of Tennessee people. It's nobody who lives here. Mm-hmm. It's all facilitated out of Nashville to rob Nashville, put Nashville in debt, and fucking take it elsewhere so they can get rid of it. So that's what this is all about. So that's why.
Wow. So he's saying Tennessee is trying to get rid of Nashville. And all these people doing this are from out of state. And they're trying to get rid of Nashville. And wow, this is crazy. And it very well might be possible. You know, it might be. I'm not going to say it can't be, but here's the thing, man. Has anybody moved on this stuff? Has anybody literally called FBI and let them know there's a ring around her trying to exploit money out of them or whatever, blackmail? I mean, we're not sure, but here's the fishy thing: is people are saying, well, he's having a nervous breakdown. I can see that, and I don't blame him one bit for having a nervous breakdown. You got all this money, you're getting sued by people. A lot of pressure. Yeah, a nervous breakdown, kid. Yeah. At such a young age. Yeah, it's possible with all this pressure and everything, and everybody's trying to rip you off and all the rumors out there about him and everything. Yeah, I would imagine. Hey, it's very possible, man. All right, let's get to this other thing where he's.
Bro, yeah.
Keep sparing them, baby.
We're gonna try. We're gonna try. All right, man. Nice meeting you. All right, y'all. Y'all be safe.
All right, let's see. This is where we
For sure.
lose.
Yes, sir.
Easer. He was acting like he was hanging out with the boys. That's cool.
Motherfuckers told me, they're like, the cops are doing this. I said, motherfucker, the cops ain't.
Recent transactions, they're probably purchasing shit offline.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Now listen to this stuff. Yo, Kel. Yo, what is this episode about? This is footage that we didn't see yesterday.
Between me and you, I told the sheriff this. I said, look, these motherfuckers are trying to say, which is fucking bogus. They're trying to say the cops are doing this.
The who?
The cops. This is these fucking retarded motherfuckers. Told me, they're like, the cops are doing this. I said, motherfucker, the cops ain't fucking. What the fuck? The cops gonna get out doing this?
So Upchurch is telling this cop, hey, these dudes are saying that the cops are scamming, are doing this to me. What? Are you kidding me? Now that's also possible too. It's also possible too. Just because they have a badge on don't mean that they're good. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, folks. I see what people are saying. Some people are saying he's having a breakdown. I can see that. I agree. This is a lot of stress on him. He's now his wife or whatever and his daughter left and all this stuff going on. Yes, I can see that. But I can also see that it is possible that he is being taken for a ride. And this is being created by people to drive him nuts. And once they establish that you're nuts, then you're on your way to the loony bin to be reevaluated. And then you got mental problems and you can't handle your own life no more. Now you need somebody to. So, and that's how they get control of your money. So is it possible? Yes. I'm not going to take it off of the table. But it's also possible that maybe he lost his mind. He created this mess. And his staff are the ones that are suffering for it. And maybe he's lost so much control and got so far out in left field where he knows he screwed up and he's just tell these cops, I'll give you $1,000, I'll give you a truck, I'll give you just maybe we have seen that before with people that get a lot of money too fast, the fame, the fast women come all at once, and you can handle it for so long, and then it blows up. Yeah. So I probably would believe it probably is the cops that have something to do with it, but not in his case. In the case that he's investigating, which might be the case of me, Johnny Kramer. And I've been railroaded by these cops for I don't know. Yeah. So is it possible that government and authority are corrupt? You bet your bottom dollar. If they don't want something getting out about them, they'll rake you through the crows.
And
wait, who said that?
Deerdorf said this to fucking hillbilly motherfucker.
Wow.
Down the road.
Wow.
And these motherfuckers are trying to convince me it was like,
wow. I was not expecting him to drop that fucking name to the cops. You know it's fucking serious when that's for real like that.
All right, that guy Daredolph or whatever that is his buddy or whatever. I don't know, man. Maybe is he that crazy? Did he do something that bad where he's planning to kill you or something or whatever? I don't know. But now you got to protect the kid. You got to protect Upchurch because who knows, man? Is this gone too far? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's true. Then yeah, he's going to need protection or at least a real security team. You don't know if these dudes will get mad and try killing. I mean, you don't know. It might be. We don't know how crazy these people are. I don't. People are talking. He's doing drugs, Adderall or whatever. I don't know. We don't know if anything that these people are saying is the truth. We just have to believe in what they're telling us. Do we have any proof that this guy Daredolph told these guys that it's the police doing this to Ryan? I don't know. Not unless they got it on camera or on recording. I don't know. That might be considered hearsay in the court of law. This is at his house, Kel. If you're asking where this is, it's at his house.
What did Ryan say months ago? They're gonna try and fucking kill me. They're gonna paint me out to be someone that I'm not, and they're gonna spread lies, misinformation, and hate. And what's fucking happening right now? And guess what I've been seeing? Deerdorf and Katie Newell hanging out with fucking Justin Time and JJ Lawhorn. This is like not music bullshit. This is real shit, bro.
I said, look, these motherfuckers are trying to say, which is fucking bogus. They're trying to say the cops are doing this.
The who?
The cops. This is these fucking retarded motherfuckers. They're like, the cops are doing this. I said, motherfucker, the cops ain't fucking. What the fuck? The cops gonna get out doing this? And
wait, who said that?
Deerdorf said this. The fucking hillbilly motherfucker across down the road. And these motherfuckers are trying to convince me it was the cops. I don't know why they were trying to do that, but I do know this. I do know they fucking moved out of Cheatham County. They're scared to come to fucking Cheatham County.
I'll tell you exactly the motivation behind that. If they can get the trail off of them, so you stop thinking it's them, you're going to look everywhere else. And to be honest with you, it's kind of fucking sad that this is the reality, that people are taking advantage of you and leaving you with nothing but fucking questions. And this is fucked up.
And they're all trying to quit claim, sell their houses.
Who's doing that?
Deerdorf is the one doing that. And he's the one that held the sheriff and asked me, said, you think he'll come talk to us? I said, fuck no, he ain't gonna come fucking talk to y'all. Because everything y'all are finding out. And this goes along with the fact that I had to get a new ID because someone stole my ID. Then the lady at the DMV told me that somebody came in there and got a stack of fucking papers to switch tags, which I ain't gonna say nothing on them, but I know what the cops are looking for. And I know what the fuck's going on because I've been down there talking to them. And the lady that was here, that one about a month ago, I had Cheatham come down here because there were some people here setting up cameras or whatever. And I said, no, this ain't it, because I called them down here because the one dude, and this is on her body cam footage, this motherfucker says, I said, let me see your ID. I was like, if you got an ID, he goes to pull his ID out because he started rambling about how he's a fucking Green Beret and all that shit, and he's obviously not. And I said, let me see your ID then. And he goes to pull his ID out on the body cam. 2 IDs come out. He grabs the other one. He goes, wait, let me show you my real ID. I said, what's that mean? I said, you got a fake ID?
Wow.
And then the cop was like, what the hell? I said, hey, turn my way.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the F is right, because does Ryan even know he's on camera right now and talking? I think he does. I think he knows everything he's saying is being recorded. Right? I would think. I don't know. This kid needs some help. He probably needs a lawyer. Kid, you're not a lawyer. Someone get him. You can't even trust the effing lawyers in this country. Yeah, I've been there, kid. They'll sell you out for a effing $1.50. I've seen them sell people out for a crack rock. But that's the price we pay in this madness that we live. I mean, I think it just got too way out of order. I think your ring became too big, and I mean the ring around you, your security or friends or whatever. Uh, and I think there might be people taking advantage of you. Maybe police. There are things out there called corrupt cops, kid. How do you solve all this? Well, I can tell you exactly. You know, learn from the best of them. Elvis Presley only had one man that he ever talked to, and that was Mr. Joe Esposito. If you wanted to talk to Elvis, you talked to Joe, and then Joe would talk to Elvis. But that's why Elvis didn't have pressures, because Elvis had one guy in charge, and Joe ran everything for him. It's almost like let me talk to you, kid. It's almost like the manager of Led Zeppelin, the great Peter Grant. There was only one person that talked to the band, and that was Peter Grant. If you wanted to talk to Led Zeppelin at one point, you had to contact Peter Grant. And Peter Grant was a great manager. Led Zeppelin only had to worry about one thing, and that was producing music and calling shots. That was it. Peter Grant, took care of everything else. It's a problem that can be solved, but you're not Inspector Gadget. You're not the greatest lawyer, and you would have to make changes. If you are so worried and so paranoid people are out to get you, and they're within your organization, fire everybody and start over. And you might have to call the shots for a couple months until you get things figured out. God dang it, kid. If Elvis Presley could do it, you could do it. There was a time where Elvis went without the colonel and had to handle his shit for a while on his own until he found Esposito in them. And that's what you might got to do. You might have to. You got a kid coming, put all this shit in the back burner. Quit giving away all your shit and buying everybody phones. Everything's linked to your phone. These everything's linked to your phone. How can you? I mean, the evidence there. Either whoever's running the phone system for you is everything's connected to your one phone. Maybe it's a phone you forgot about. With all the stress that you got Upchurch and all the money coming, all this. Yeah, I can see how you're losing your thoughts. It might have been your phone, maybe. And you forgot about it. Yeah. It could be one of your people trying to set up, and then that phone's connected. Well, the person was right there that set the thing up. Why didn't the police arrest him is my question right there. He's the guy that set up all these phones and accounts. But no one has ever seen the phone. They all are saying they've never seen that. Not even Ryan Upchurch is saying he's never seen that phone. But somehow somebody got that phone connected to Ryan Upchurch's phone, his second phone, with his codes on it and everything else. So who is capable of doing something like that? I don't know. He mentioned the police. Well, sure. Sure, the police could. Sure. Could someone within your system share? Yeah, well, I don't have all the answers.
The tech guy, and I think he still might be. But again, I don't want to point fingers, but I had asked when I gave Just in Time my number, I said, not sure if this was stupid, but can I please get your input? I keep having people fuck with me. I'm not sure what to take of this. So when I went up on Triple T's podcast with Adam Calhoun and Just in Time, the story was already advancing. We already knew all the bullshit that was going on, whatever. So it's not unreasonable to think that they.
Here's the best advice I can give to Mr. Ryan Upchurch. Stay out of all this drama bullshit just in time and all the. Who gives a shit about Jelly Roll and anybody else, kid? Worry about your camp and your business and stay out of this war of they're trying to suck you into. The whole rap drama thing. Who gives a shit? If they want to call you a pussy all day, who gives a shit? If they want to say you're crazy, who gives a shit? They want to say you lot. Who gives a crap what they're? Oh, Jelly Rosa. Who gives a crap? Take a break from it all. Regain your composure, your mind. Reorganize your team, and who gives a shit? And what do you think the Chicago Bears do when we lose a Super Bowl each year? We don't make it or whatever. What do we? There's next year. We rebuild. We tear things down, rebuild it, get new players, new positions. Same thing with a rock band. Make changes, overcome, adapt. Stay away from people that are in the news and bad people. You know, stay away from. You got a kid now. You know, a woman. Screw it all. And if they leave you, they leave you. You have to end up paying child support and you know, you have to change your life. But who knows? Who cares? It's none of our business. I just hate to see a young guy lose it. But then again, we don't know any of these people. We don't know if these people are all gangbangers, club owners, presidents, secret societies. We have no idea about these people. Here we are caring about people that they themselves might be wrapped up into very bad, horrible things, and all this is trying to get out of it. We don't know. We don't know any of these people. But sometimes we stick our necks out for them. just because, well, we're supposed to love one another, and you don't want to see someone lose everything in their mind and end up doing something crazy. I've been there before, kid. Now all of a sudden he's doing videos talking like Stallone. I told you. Don't tell me, I tell you. Yeah, now he's doing videos the other day. He's talking like Stallone and everything. Don't copy people. Be yourself, dude. Don't use magic. Don't steal. Don't do anything. Live a clean life. All glory goes to God always. Don't give no power to the devil. If you don't feel safe, kid, get out of there. Change your whole camp. Who cares what anyone thinks? Who gives a crap? Right? With that kind of money, you shouldn't be caring about what people think when you got that kind of money, Ryan. Come on. Who gives a flying Frito burrito? What anybody says but God. God is the only one. Well, all we can try and do is help this younger generation out. Not too much other than that we can do. We can't sit back and watch, even though he might deserve, even though he might be gone crazy, even though this might be the effects of drugs that he's done. Maybe he's been roofied. Maybe himself, that his own camp has roofied him. It's possible. Or just the pressure of being a father now. And you got a bunch of people around you that you don't trust. That ain't no way to live. That ain't no way to live. I don't know your schedule, kid. You're not signed to a record company. You got no obligations unless the only obligations you got are the obligations you made that you signed a contract to, whether it be tour dates, merch, whatever. So you're safe that away because you are not under any contract with a record company. So you yourself are your boss. Take some time off, reorganize. Thank God you ain't. And let me repeat this. Thank God you ain't under a record contract right now. Because when you're under a record contract, kid, they can give two shits if you're going down the tubes. You signed a deal. You got to produce the merchandise. That's the only thing that probably saved you out of this. You're your own boss. Other than that, just another day in paradise. Who cares about what these other dudes say or do? Worry about your camp, your kids, and your health. And once again, let me repeat, you're lucky you're not under a record contract because you wouldn't be doing half of the stuff you're doing. And even if you lost your effing mind, you would still be obligated to produce them records, whatever, how many record deals you signed when you sign that contract. But you're not under contract, so you're lucky. It's the same thing with movies. Thank God we're not signing. Remember Trump? He got on you. John, are you going to sign? I ain't signing nothing. That's why you'll never go nowhere. I was there. I chose to leave. Now, does anybody else have any comments on it? It's none of my business. I know people are telling me, shut up. Well, all I can do is give this young lad some advice. Find yourself a good manager, good tour manager, a good manager. And screw the rest of the world, kid. Kelt, you got anything you want to say? Well, enough of me trying to give this kid advice or whatever. Kid, you don't need 50 homes. You're causing more troubles for yourself with all this shit. Your bank book's probably draining. You're starting to figure out what it is to be rich. You didn't think you just bought that shit and the power company and the water bill and everything. The insurance was free. You didn't think car insurance and all that was free. Shit. All adds up. Oh, I got some lightning going on out here. We might have a storm. Either that or someone's firing upon me. Kelt, you want to say anything else? Oh, they got me so wrapped up in their voodoo, witchery, sorcery, demonic stuff. Using me like a pincushion. Just wearing me like a suit. I'm just a puppet just like the rest of them. But I'm poor. And they're like, you're under contract. I'm like, you ain't under contract. What are you talking about? I ain't never signed nothing with you pricks. Matter of fact, you owe me money. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems crazy. A lot of people out there talking. A lot of people saying he lost his mind or whatever. I don't blame him. Go crazy, kid. You're not under contract. If it be like Howard Hughes, if anyone wanted to talk to Howard Hughes, they talked to one guy. If anything went bad, it was that one guy's ass. No one else's. You say you know so much about Elvis, then you know Elvis had one man that talked to him. And if shit went bad, it was Joe Esposito's ass. No matter how many guys he had working for him, 50, 100. God rest Joe Esposito's. God rest his soul. You don't have people that are around you that are going to take a bullet for you, you're wasting your time. You don't have people around you that you can trust with millions and know every penny will be accounted for. You're wasting your time. You don't pay your people good. You're wasting your time. If you meet someone the first day and you give them the keys to your Lamborghini and give it to them, you're wasting your effing time. Get a grip, kid. Is what the great Aerosmith say. Loving in the elevator. Kelt, you want to say anything? Kelt don't want to say anything. These people ain't got balls to say anything. I do. Do I know them? No, I have no idea who Ryan Upchurch is other than all the commotion on YouTube. Do I hate him? I don't. You got to know someone to hate him. Why hate someone I don't even know unless they try killing me? And their whole plan backfired and their asses are on the line, which might be possible. Might happen. Maybe. Maybe he lost everything and it all belongs to me and he's hoping he don't. Kid, you can have one of them houses. We're selling the rest. Maybe who knows? I don't know. Well, you got to make fun of it. You let this shit get too serious, Mister Upchurch, and you're gonna do something crazy. No, no one wants that. I don't. I don't even know the guy. We hate to ever, we hate to see a good singer or musician or whatever go down the wrong road. Don't whatever you do, kid, don't fall for that shit. Don't do anything gay. Don't do any of that shit. Right? A lot of people piss. There's certain things that just we won't do. There ain't no amount of money to do that shit. Don't make no deals with these people. Uh, you know, don't 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 do it. Listen to Beretta. I don't know what you got wrapped up. I don't. This could be a retaliation. Some gang shit. We shouldn't even be talking about it because they'll kill us. That's what I'm thinking. This is a gang war, a rap war. We already been through this shit in the 80s. Bodies dropping everywhere in Chicago back then. The rap wars. And that's what this might be, country rap war or something like that. We don't know. No. We have no idea. We hope not, but we hope everything works out for them and everything. Nobody wants to see anything like that happen. You might have a bunch of jealous mofos around you, Mr. Upchurch. They want to see you go down. I don't know why you're paying all their bills, right? But then again, the people that are around you might be plants from these other camps, from other groups or whatever that want to see you not make it. But what you don't know, and what the rest of these people is that you already made it. You established yourself in the music world without signing contracts. So you already proved these people wrong. Yeah, you're a talented singer, dude. I wouldn't go as far as saying a great musician. But you can sing. No doubt about it. And different genres. And that's what a lot of these dudes can't do, is carry a tune, boy. They can't sing in the key. Now, you might have a lot of jealous people around you, maybe. You might have a lot of people around you that want to crumble your castle. You have the power to stop it yourself. Break away from everybody. Take a vacation. Get to know your kid. Ooh, did you see that lightning, folks? Dang, I might get a lightning storm tonight. Thank God. We got rain out there. I know that. So we might get some lightning. Hopefully. Nah, well, I'm just voicing my opinion, and we all have the right to voice our opinion. Of course, a lot of people out there, some big baller shot callers, are going to say, shut up. No, I've been shutting up for way too long. And my brain's beat in for way too long. I'm just running on the chip they put in my brain. I'm just running on chip power right now. Oh, who knows, man? I know this much. We're getting closer to catching these voodoo dudes, these witches, all these demonic demons. I do want to thank them voodoo doctors out there that realize that we are hunting for people that are doing this to me, and not only me, other people. And we kind of take it serious around here. You know? Yeah. Can people be drove to believe in this madness? Sure. And these people might believe in it so much they're out doing bad things. Protect your camp, Mr. Upchurch. And don't let people be using your name and trying to get away with killing people or doing bad things. You know? Maybe some people got caught trying to take out somebody that, if word got out, they tried to take this guy out. Even the government knows it's going to get ugly. What happened to that one dude, Calhoun? I heard Upchurch say he's going back to prison, going to jail or something like that, taking some time off or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the video he made. Calhoun's going to be doing some time, I guess, or something. Maybe this was a whole thing. Rip people off and stuff. Maybe voodoo and shit. Listen, when they found proof that some of these movie stars and stuff were spending $200,000 a year to do voodoo on people and curse people, that was the day I said, "There's all the proof we need." That all this stuff is real, and therefore we are God's children, and therefore we can handle this situation, and we don't need no stinking badges. And that's pretty much what's been going on, this holy macaroni war or whatever it is. That's pretty much what I call it, the holy macaroni war. Ah, well, it'll get better, kid. Get some sleep. Stay off them Red Bulls. Don't eat too much caffeine. Don't snort too many drugs. And chop up Adderall or whatever it is. Don't drink too much alcohol. Get back to doing what you do, and that's singing, writing music. And the rest of the world can screw off. If you need me, I'll be right here on this couch. If you need any advice, let me know. You need a couple of hand grenades, maybe some air to ground missiles or something. Let me know. I don't home defense system. Maybe you need a C-RAM in your front yard. You know, let me know if you need a C-RAM. Maybe an M1 parked in your front yard, tank or something. Maybe I'll get you a Apache helicopter or something. All I can say is don't make me come out there, kid. Make me drive this M1 tank all the way down there. You'll have to come get it. I don't know, but well, it's all fun and war and games and all that, and war games. So it's pretty much where they're at right now in that whole thing. Ooh, I think I'm going to end this video and I'm going to fire back up, turn all the lights off, and get me some good lightning footage. Mr. Upchurch, I hope I gave you some good advice. Look at the ones that came before you and how they ran their security. You don't need a bunch of guys. All you need is a couple that are good. You want some good? You want me to set you up with a couple good guys? Get a hold of the Angel of Death. He was one of our insurgents within the United States military Marines. Get him out there. Get a hold of John. Get effing John out there to run this shit. Get a hold of the Chicago madman himself to get out there and run your security for you, kid. He killed more men than Moses in Iraq. Hopefully things turn out for him pretty good. Hopefully they don't get away with too much. Hopefully he heeds people's words and takes a break from everything. And rebuilds his camp. Keep writing music. Who gives a crap what anyone says? And that's all we could pretty do. That's all we can pretty much do. If you need me, I'll be here on the couch. I'll give them help for free. What do you want to know, kid? Don't overextend yourself. Don't book too much. Don't book too many shows in a row. You're going to blow out your voice. Keep it small and simple. Get in and get out. Do your job and get out of there. As you're getting out of there, sign a couple autographs and you're on your way. Don't blow a bunch of money in merch. You end up sitting around, and is it all going to end up sitting in your garage or in your basement? If you were a band like Led Zeppelin, then I would tell you buy a bunch of merch. But Led Zeppelin is a totally different entity. And do what you can. That's all I can say. We will be back. We will definitely be back with possibly some lightning. I want to thank everybody for watching this. All I can do is give my best advice. It's being channeled down to me through God. Some of the greats. Never sign a record contract. If you do, kid, you want all your publishing, all your rights and everything. If they can't do that, if they can't give you that, then don't sign it. And don't sign a radical deal where you got to come up with all kinds of records. And the next thing you know, you're working for RCA for the next 20 years. Don't be a Tom Petty. Don't be a Skinner, which I love, like Leonard Skinner, but they were in that same predicament. They still had to produce music, even though they were down. God bless you, kid. Good luck. If you need us, we'll be here on the couch. Talk to you folks later. I'll be back with maybe lightning. And for you people out there asking, who the hell are you? I'm nobody. An idiot with a voice and an opinion. That's it.